Hey guys, it's Victoria and welcome back to FemmeHead. We're gonna be doing some cleaning in this video. I have created a new cleaning checklist and I wanna talk you through that as well as like give you a little example of like a clean with me before we go on vacation because I love coming home to a clean house and it just like, oh, it helps with the stress of traveling. I am the type of person though that if I do not write things down, there's a good chance they won't happen. Like that's just how my brain functions. There's so much going on that like I have to help myself out by writing things down. The same goes with cleaning. The all out once a week cleaning that I used to do pre-kids just doesn't work anymore with my lifestyle, and that's fine. Like we evolve, we change, we do things differently. I had some really good habits and routines set in place when I had just Theo, but now that Lincoln's here, I've tweaked it a little bit more to work even better with my current situation with 2 kids. And I wanted to share that with you and just kind of encourage you to like find what works best for you, tweak it, change it. What works for me may not work for you. I made a video a couple months ago how I split up my cleaning tasks between like daily tasks, weekly tasks. So I'll link that down below, but I've gone one step further and I've split it into like monthly tasks, every 3 months tasks, every 6 months tasks, the yearly tasks, like those things that you don't do regularly that you forget about, and then you're like, oh, like man, everything's like kind of grimy. Like it looks clean but not like not deeply clean, and so then you have to do like an all-out like spring clean situation. And I find that if I spread it out and split it up, that just works best. So I've made a full-on cleaning checklist too, which I'll link down below so you guys can go and see examples. You can use them. I highly suggest like whatever, print these off if you want to. They're not anything special, but tweak it to like what works for your house, your space, your lifestyle, your schedule, and just like take this as inspiration or just use it however you want. So what I did was I went through and I separated my house into, this is my, I laminated it with packing tape, and my printer is like out of ink, so that's why it looks weird, so don't judge this. But I went through and I separated our like house into 4 areas. So we have the main floor, which I'm on right now, the second floor, which is upstairs with the bedrooms, outside, and then the basement. And I went through and I just sat with like every single room or space or area, and I said, okay, what are like all the things that need to happen out here? Like whether they're one-time tasks, like, oh, I need to stain the deck, or I like, oh, I need to wipe out the baseboards, oh, I need to clean out the cabinets. And I just went room by room or area talking about backyard, and I just wrote it all down. And then I went through that list and decided the things that how often I'd like to do them in a perfect world. And so I separated into categories. So I have weekly tasks, monthly tasks, every 3 months, every 6 months, and yearly. And then I have a little to-do section over here. I then went one step further and I made and printed off this. So I have on here my daily tasks, my weekly tasks, my monthly tasks over here, and then rotating tasks as well as notes. But then I put it in one of these little plastic sleeves and put like some tack on the back, and this is, I hang this up in my kitchen like this. On top of like having my rotating tasks on here, how I decided to do it, because my friend does this, is she puts them in her like Google Calendar so that it sends her alerts. So on my Google Calendar, I have the every, not the monthly ones, but I have the every 3 months, 6 month, and yearly. So I said, okay, I'm gonna shampoo the rugs in July. So the next time I need to do it is 3 months later. So I would go and put it in and put a reminder for every 3 months, every 6 months. That way it can pop up and say like, oh, in the month of September, these are the rotating tasks I'd like to do. And so far, maybe I'm just overeager because I've just started, but it's working really well. So in this video, I want to take you through like a day of cleaning because I always try to, like I said, clean before vacation. But also I want to share a new gadget I was sent that I'm so excited about. I was sent the Tineco Floor 1 S3, which is the newest version model of their vacuum mop, and it's cordless, and oh my god, I can't. It's charging right now. It came today, and I've like left my floors alone so I can fully like test it out and show you guys. I've got some good splotches. I've got some good baby spit up. I've got some like caked on food that's been there for a few weeks. But once I found out that I was getting this sent to me, I was like, I'm not mopping because I don't enjoy mopping. Like I like vacuuming because I like our vacuum cleaner, but I don't enjoy mopping because I don't like doing the whole situation of getting the mop out and mixing up the solution and squeezing it out and going to the room and squeezing it out and going to another room. Like, oh, so excited for this because mopping is definitely a pain point for me, but I like having clean floors because I have children that are like all up in it. It's here. You know you're an adult when you get excited for new cleaning products and gadgets. Top floor and main floor, all hardwood floor, like love that for us. And then we have carpet in the basement, but like I hate mopping. I hate mopping. It's here. So normally on the days that I mop, I have to go through and vacuum first and then mop, but this vacuums and mops at the same time. So I'm literally just gonna go and move everything off of the hardwood. That way I can just like quickly go through because it's not fully 100% charged. I have some very good splotches here that I've been saving. Baby spit up that I've left for you. I'm gonna go through and see how well it cleans the floors. I set you up to film, but then I realized I needed to fill it up. So this is it. I think it's super sleek. It's super light. Like I can just lift it with one hand. It comes good to go. I just need to take this and put one capful of the solution and then fill it up with water. So that's what I'm gonna do real quick, and then we'll start vac mopping. What is the verb for that? Vacuum mopping? I don't know, vac mopping? That's what I'm gonna call it. So it's super quiet. I'm really impressed. So there's a caked on piece of, this is like a granola bar of Theo's. So I went over it a couple times and it did not pick it up, which is okay. Like that's been on there a while through like other mops. And then there's, I don't know what this is. And it didn't, this is like scratched off with your nail though. It didn't pick up those two things, but those have been caked on there for a while. Anyways, let's take a look. I don't know. I'm curious to see how it dries. This had all sorts of like crusties and dirt, and it sucked all of it up. It didn't get necessarily like straight up to the door, but I might go like, because I was going straight on, I might go to the side and see if that gets some of that gunk. But that's also just like, we have an old house. I discovered that if you just set it up, it like doesn't shut off, but it like stops sucking because it like pulls. It's got like a little motor in it, which is really nice because then it's not so much of you pushing it. Okay, I have just finished doing my entire main floor, the hardwood. This is only the first time using it, but oh my gosh, I'm immediately obsessed. Immediately obsessed. It's quiet, it's light, it has like a motor that like does the work for you, so you literally just have to steer it. The like baked on baby spit up, I had to go over a couple times. There was other couple, like I don't know what it was probably coffee or something by the front door. I had to go over it like twice, not even, and it came up. It gets really close to the edges, but I would venture to say that like, so you can go like along this way and then along this way, so the roller brush gets up, but it's not gonna get this, which, I mean, not the end of the world. I think I had 75% battery. I went to 50, so I didn't use that much for my whole, and this is like my biggest floor. Should we look at the water? Okay, let's go to the bathroom and I'll show you the water. There we go. Okay, and so there's all the water. You can see it. Look at all those crunchies. Guys, that was my floors. Gross. I'm gonna go rinse this out and get it ready for upstairs. All right, so I went ahead and marked off vacuuming and then mopping for the week, and then I'm gonna wait to make her bed because Lincoln's napping up there. I don't really, kind of like to tidy towards the end of the day, but like this room could probably use it, so I could do that. And then I wait till the dishwasher's full. I usually try to run it at night, and then wipe surfaces, I try to do that like towards the end of the day as well. So slowly but surely getting there. Okay, it's Sunday now, and I'm back on the like cleaning prep for vacation. Right now I am stripping the cribs and our bed, and I'm gonna do a load of bedding in the wash. And I have some like clothes and stuff to fold so I can start packing. So I'm gonna try to round up like the last little bits of laundry as well as like the bedding and get that washed. Fuse crib is done. He's got a little pillow now that he's almost 2. Dog and his cat. He sleeps a little blankie. This was actually like my baby blanket that my dad got me. And then we have a sleep sack for when it's colder, but he hasn't really used that in a hot second, so. Okay, I want to just tidy up our room next and like put the duvet back on because there's a sheet and put the pillows and all that stuff, and just pick up like the clothes and stuff. But I can hear Lincoln getting fussy downstairs, so I'm gonna grab him and come just have him lay on the bed while I do this. So I'm gonna be trying out these little like vacuum roll bags. So this is all my clothes that I'm bringing. We're gonna put them in this one. That's where it's at. Let's see what it says. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. There's my clothes. All right, so we are in the back bedroom office area. It's a disaster back here because this is kind of like the catch-all room. So we're gonna tidy up in here and then like lay out the bags. And this is where I'm gonna like start pulling things together because there's a gate. This door doesn't latch, so there's a gate there. And this is where I like to pull everything together to pack. So this is what we're gonna do right now is like tidy up in here. A few pieces of advice as I get things together. Utilize, if you have a baby, your stroller or your car seat bag. If you're checking it, shove your diapers in there, shove just like extra things in there, so you're not taking up space in your like luggage. I got this little dolly cart for $30 off Amazon, and it's so helpful with either putting your toddler like car seat on there and pulling them through the airport, or after the airport, or putting your bags on there. That way, like even if all your bags have wheels, sometimes they don't roll the best. Also practice like how you're gonna carry things beforehand, especially like I'm flying back by myself with both boys. So I don't even know how I'm gonna do with all the bags, but you practice and you test it out and you find a way. We have made it home. It was, as always, so nice to come home to a clean house. That way I was able to just focus on like unpacking our bags, getting the laundry in from the vacation. So that was nice to like not have to worry about cleaning the house. As far as traveling with the boys, because I was just watching my video back, it was a lot of work, but it went well. It was fine. It was helpful to have that little dolly cart that I'll strap Theo's car seat to, so I can just strap him in there. That way I can give myself and Lincoln a break from like wearing him in the carrier, and I can just push him in the stroller, so I can push Lincoln and I can pull Theo. And I would say there's always some sweet woman who takes pity on you when you're traveling with children, as my case, and they will help hold a baby, push a baby, carry a bag, roll a bag, whatever. People are so kind and helpful when you're traveling with children, which is so nice. It's Monday, which means a fresh new week. I've already wiped off my little cleaning checklist, which feels so good. Sorry. Oh, fussy baby. Final recap on everything. I believe they are giving me a code for the Tineco machine, and I used to try to mop every week, but it like slowly became like once a month, once every 2 months. But since getting that, I have mopped like 3 or 4 times, like every day or every other day. It's so satisfying. It's so simple, and I love where technology is going. It's so helpful. I love that it's cordless. Ugh. I love that it vacuums and mops, so that's like 2 for 1 on the days that I do it. But I will link all that info down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I enjoyed making, I know it's like a random video of like my new cleaning checklist, the new Tineco machine, packing and cleaning for vacation, but I enjoy making kind of like random, more somewhat vlog style videos. But we're gonna go before this one starts screaming. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.